Jay, I know there's a lot of ColecoVisions out there, Jay, but I'll kind of show you what I have here.
Just like every other find on this show, just it's luck. Who picked up what first?
What were you thinking about the Nintendo and all the games, like combined?
What makes that really awesome is that Billy didn't get it. Today we're going back to Kenny's house. If you remember from season 1, he was the guy who had all the crap in his attic.
Well, he just got a lot from somebody, and he pretty much has given us first dibs. He hasn't even looked in it himself, so.
Well, Billy and Jay, you know, anytime they're in this area, I try to get them to come by and see what I have, because I know they're always looking for rare stuff.
We were kidnapped. Send help.
So Pro Jared's going to be tagging along this trip. Him and his girlfriend Heidi. It's kind of weird because we met Heidi at Entertain Mart. I remember her talking to us saying, oh, you guys should try to get on Screw Attack, whatever, and then she mentioned Jared, and we're like, oh, you know Jared? Like, yeah, he's kind of my boyfriend, so just small world, just randomness.
Looking for controllers?
Yes, I'm looking for anything I can use to recycle to make jewelry, like this, and then if I can find any RPGs that I don't have, then I'll be impressed, and then I'll buy them.
If you want to get some of her jewelry, just look for reset buttons on Etsy.
Thanks, babe.
I'm always on the lookout for Super Nintendo games. There's always a couple in particular that I've always wanted. One is Metal Warriors, and then pretty much anything I don't have. A lot of 64 stuff, really. Boxes, instruction booklets.
Actually, I picked up a collection this morning. A lady called me, and because she knew a guy that I work with, and she said that her son was at college, that she told him 3 times to come pick up his video games, and that she was going to sell them in a garage sale or get rid of them if he didn't come pick them up. And so she called me and said, do you want these games? She dropped off everything here, and I don't know what's in these or what's what. But, so I don't know what works and what doesn't, or what cartridges are in there, or what's anything. You can look through basically everything that you want to, and if there's something that you like, because I didn't pay a whole lot for it, and we can go with it. Sound good?
Awesome.
If there's anything you want to see,
Awesome.
let's go. Go for it.
There's not nearly as much stuff as there was last time.
It's not a wonderland of video games, but there is a table with a bunch of boxes in it.
But some stuff's better than no stuff, so let's see what we can find here. I gotta do the cat hair and fucking Billy's ass gas.
A couple of turbo chips. Yeah. I pull up Twin Lap and Power Golf on TurboGrafx 16. Now, they don't have the jewel cases, and they're not the best of titles, but they are TurboGrafx 16 games, and I'm always on the lookout. What would you do on these?
I think she might have found the holders for that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually
The
what I was
TurboGrafx.
looking for. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Find any more?
Those with only 2 in that box.
$2.
$2 a piece?
Yeah, $2.
Oh, yeah. Now, they're not AAA titles, but for $2 a piece, yeah, I'm gonna get these. Guys, it's Christmas.
I know.
So as I'm going through these boxes, I run across a boxed Telegames Personal Arcade, and I don't know a lot about this thing, but I know that this is unusual, and this is exactly the kind of stuff that I look for.
Is this a Pong clone?
No, it's not. No, it's not, actually.
I don't know what this thing is. I've never seen one before. You know, we've never claimed to be experts on video games. Hell, I don't even know why they have us on the video game years. Holy crap, is that a handheld TurboGrafx 16?
Yeah.
And you have it.
It's in my hands,
currently
yeah.
in her hands.
Wow.
I've been looking for a TurboGrafx Express for a long time, and there was seriously one like 3 feet away from me in a box that I just happened to not pick.
she got lucky, you didn't. Just like every other find on this show, just it's luck. Who picked up what first? Who picked up what stack of games first? Who opened what box first?
Can I see it?
Can I see it?
Well, I just want to see it.
See
Okay.
with your eyes.
Here it is.
So you thinking about making a play on that? Oh, and it's got R-Type in it.
Sure does. Hey, man. Oh, I guess that's fine.
It's got R-Type.
I collect a lot of Working Designs games, and there are some TurboGrafx releases. I don't have anything to play them on.
What makes that really awesome is that Billy didn't get it. That puts a smile on my face. I like that.
What are you thinking on this?
Hold on, we can pick me up.
Make me an offer, he says.
What it's worth, I honestly don't know.
That looks like $10 to me.
Dude, I was just thinking
Looks
that.
like I'm gonna take that. That's good.
I'm happy with that.
$10? You sure you want to do that?
You want me to raise it on?
Shut up, Pat.
Jeez.
Every box I open is kind of more and more disappointment because none of it's Super Nintendo stuff.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
There's an e-reader. Isn't it great?
Anybody who's a big DS collector, there's a reader and card.
Controller.
Pretty
Not that you
rare.
could make anything out of
Pretty
that.
rare
Those are
anymore. Package.
Game Boy Advance.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
empty.
There's really no rhyme or reason to these boxes. It's just a bunch of just stuff piled in randomly. Age of Empires.
Let me just get this for posterity because Age of Empires 1. Dude, that's crazy.
So he signed it for me. I actually went to the interview with him a few months ago. He signed this as an unopened version of the game, so it's brand new.
Oh,
signed
that's crazy.
Signed by the founder of and developer of the game. So.
Are you looking to sell it?
Sure.
What do you want for it?
$15.
15?
He's got a box 2600. I'm not really that interested in it. Not that I don't want one, but I already have a 2600, so I'm a little less inclined to go after it just because it's boxed.
What did you want for this?
What's it worth? Go ahead.
I honestly
Shoot
don't
me
know.
something. It's unknown to both of us, so how about
It's almost 7.
$10?
Yes.
Sound good?
That sounds excellent.
Deal.
$10, huh?
Feeling good about that. Yeah.
It's cool. That's cool. Good score, Heidi. I'm happy for you.
He's pissed. Now you know how I feel.
I'm not pissed. I'm just disappointed
That's
in
my
myself.
stash right there, if you don't mind, sir.
I'm a little jealous, yeah, of course. But you know what? It's I'm just going to a good home, so I'm cool with that. You know, it'd really tick me off if it went to some reseller that was going to try to charge twice as much as what it was worth. What were you thinking about the Nintendo and all the games, like combined?
Everything?
Yes.
I don't know, should be priced. What do you think?
All these games in here are very common, but for whatever reason, I just don't have a few of them. You know, depending on what he wants for this, I may just try to get this lot here. A lot of these, I don't want to get this trade in.
Yeah, sure.
25?
Sounds good. I'll look at 25.
Okay, awesome. $25 on this is very fair considering the fact that the games in it are just super common. I mean, pretty much like coaster common games here. Now, I already have an NES, of course, but this is something that I could trade for somebody who may be just getting into Nintendo and maybe have something that I want. Or heck, it could go towards getting that little Samson from Greg, you know. If I just pile a bunch of stuff together to trade for him, you know, yeah, I'm still on Samson. Do something. Did you say you had that one was signed?
This one is signed.
By the founder of the studio. Yeah.
Tony Goodman, founder of Ensemble Studios. It's an unopened copy?
Unopened copy. Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Like, this is what I use to help teach myself how to play. It's a little full out letting you know what technologies are available to you as you progress through the trees.
Which game is this?
This is Age of Empires 1.
Nice.
So like,
1.0.
yeah, so as I was like playing this when I was like 10 or whenever this came out, like I had this fold up in front of me.
Are you getting the 2600?
I don't know, Jared. What do you think?
Well, we don't have one.
You don't have one.
I'm not asking you because I want. I already have one. I'm just curious.
How's it playing
I
with the
don't
box,
have
too?
one. Yeah, I know.
The box is pretty cool.
So this is all good and everything. You know, he showed us the new stuff. Open up the attic, Kenny. Let's go, dude.
You have anything in the attic?
Most of my personal collection I've got in storage right this second.
For some reason, Kenny cannot pull everything down. Kenny's cutting us some great deals. I'm gonna pick up some 2600 games here and beef up my Atari collection just a little bit.
Should you do 15 on these?
Sure. I'll do that. How many are there?
13.
13. I'll do $10 on it. How about that?
Oh wow! You usually don't see the seller go down for.
Even better.
Don't argue it.
Yeah.
You guys deal in volume, so.
He's always cutting us just amazingly low prices on everything we get. Because he knows it's going to another collector who's going to enjoy it.
Well, here's Super Nintendo games right here.
Oh yeah, awesome. NHL 98. I do need a date one of that.
A bunch of Super NES sports games. I don't even know why I'm getting these, but I'm just going to get them.
This is my stash. Why I'm getting all these sports games, I don't know. Maybe I can make a urinal.
Jared is a retro gamer, retro collector. And he was really wanting some Super Nintendo stuff. It just wasn't there. So he's like, hey, I'm gonna make the best of the situation here.
How much are you looking for on the Atari in the box?
I don't know. What do you think for it? You need that at your house.
Yeah,
I can
I
tell
do.
you do. Just to show people with the box, just so they're wowed.
I'm really not an Atari guy, and I'm not really super excited for the Atari, but it has a box. It's not an amazing box. It's kind of falling apart. It's very sun-washed, but it's a box, so I would only do it if I can get some games with it, really. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. You know what I would do? I would do the Atari with the box plus all the Atari games.
Plus all the Atari games.
Plus all the Atari games for $35.
35? No way. I'll give you the system for 35.
Atari system $35. Plus games $45. $50.
I'll tell you what. I'll let.
No doubles. I won't take doubles.
I'll tell you what. You can do the system, and you can pick out 15 games for 40.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. I'll do it.
Nice.
Can't pick them out of this box.
The Atari games weren't all that great either. They didn't have like River Raid or anything especially cool, but I just wasn't gonna grab sports games, and I was getting some ones that at least I know are fun. I got Berserk, Yar's Revenge.
Okay, so it's 25 on that, 4 on that. What about for all these sports games?
I'll tell you 2 apiece on those. But you just buy this as a group now.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
What do you think?
E.T.
I don't remember if I have it or not.
Well, they all are sports games.
Tell you what, if you want to wait,
Well, except for these.
4.
10?
Sounds good.
10? Okay, so 35 for everything?
Sounds good.
Okay, good. So I'm leaving here with an NES, some games to go with it, my Super Nintendo games, and a couple of TurboGrafx 16 games.
What are those TurboGrafx games you got? Anything?
Final Lap and Power Golf. Unless you want to give me R-Type. But when I say give, I mean I'll buy it from you. What, $2? That's what the other ones were.
Isn't it cute?
Very.
I just think it just emanates jealousy.
I really
It's my favorite
like
part.
that you got it. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Why? Why you gotta be like that?
Well, Flintstones, motherfucker. That's why. I haven't had time to properly grieve on it yet, because just when I'm starting to get over it, someone's got to pop the question. So what about Flintstones? I'm like, yeah. What about it?
No, in all seriousness, I have been looking for one of these, so it sucks, but good find, Heidi.
Thanks.
What's the saying? That's the way game chasing go.
I think that is the saying.
Unbelievable. Overall, nice trip up here. Happy we did it. Happy we were able to come back and meet up with Kenny again. Great guy.
I got the Telegames Personal Arcade. I got a stack of Atari 2600 games here. Although there wasn't a ton of stuff this time, the visit was still a success.
Awesome. Thank
Well,
you so
Kenneth-
much.
No problem. Hey guys. A pleasure.
Definitely pleasure. We're gonna have to come back.
It's a treat. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come back and rummage through your attic.
Okay. Once I get everything down, then
Okay.
I finish that up and come in. I'll set it all up in the
It was good seeing Kenny again. It was very nice having Jared and Heidi along. And to see somebody else pick up something that Billy wanted was probably the icing on the cake.
I was really happy to catch Billy slipping. That was very enjoyable for me. I love it when I get new systems.
You know something? I don't like it.
I was really hoping for more Super Nintendo stuff, but this dude's got some deals. Like, this is probably one of the most generous sellers I've ever been to.
You know, it's hard to find really good stuff a lot of times, or people want to, you know, charge too much for it. So I like to, you know, if I seem to have enough, or it's a double of something, or somebody really wants something, I try to help them out.
I didn't really get rare stuff, but I mean, I really like Age of Empires, and I always played a lot as a kid, so this is more for my own sake. But having an unopened signed copy by the guy who made Ensemble Studios, that's cool. The game itself not rare, but that is.
So Kenny informed us as we're getting ready to go that he has a ColecoVision,
I had a system that I was selling on Craigslist last week that I left there, and it's a pretty cool system.
but it's not here, it is at his place of employment.
People Fun. It's a software development company where they develop like ISO games and stuff like that. I mean, I'm down for getting a ColecoVision because I have like 2 of them and they don't even work.
This is the president of People Fun, Tony Goodman. You guys may know him from founded Age
Hey,
of
how you doing?
Empires and Ensemble
Nice to meet
Studios.
you.
And
Doing Jay.
a lot of the games.
I'm Jared.
Yeah, I'm Tony Goodman. I founded Ensemble Studios, and it was a pretty big company. We created Age of Empires.
Not a PC fan, I've never played Age of Empires. I know it's won awards and here we go, oh my God, Jay's never, yeah. But Jared's geeking out a little bit, it's a pretty big deal for him. He's a huge fan of the series, huge fan of the guy, so this is a big win for him.
So Jay, I know there's a lot of ColecoVisions out there, Jay, but I'll kind of show you what I have here. I actually had this on Craigslist, and a guy, he just didn't show up for it, and I think he just thought I was, because I had it on for such a cheap price, I think he thought I was fooling, but this is what most people don't have is that expansion for the front of the ColecoVision. So when ColecoVision was taking on Atari, and Atari started taking so much of the market, they came out with this expansion for the front here that comes in with all your 2600 stuff. And I got a brand new tattoo in the box to go with it also.
You have a bidding war over here?
It's going to be sold.
But whoever, I don't know who wants it.
Do you have one?
You gotta decide who wants one.
I actually don't have a Coleco yet.
You guys should all rock, paper, scissors for it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get punked or something.
And we're at a game developer.
Are you
How about this? How about
I'm
this?
seriously
You want to take them out? You guys want to take them out of their comfort zone?
Play something modern?
We do puzzle-based games here, right?
Okay.
How about I set up a couple accounts here? I give you both an
Well,
iPad,
let's add Jared. Jared is coming out.
Jared's
Jared.
awesome.
an iPad, and a iPhone, and some devices to play on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll even up the ante. Okay. Whoever wins, I'll give them the ColecoVision. How about that?
Are you serious?
Whoever wins, yeah.
Let's do it.
We'll run
Wow.
around. I'll bring out our new game, Mix 2, and we'll also play around the word chums. I'll tell you what, we'll play each round of it, and whoever wins one, we'll have a tiebreaker with Mix 2 on the other. Sound good?
Okay.
That sounds good to
I'll tell you
me.
what, let me get some accounts set up,
do that.
and I'll be right back. You guys have a seat and relax. What you do is it kind of sees, it gives you 2 pictures, right, guys?
Okay.
And so if you had like, whatever, this one's stripes and cat, and so you put it together, it'd be tiger. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say go, hit the bottom button, and whoever the first 2 to finish, we're gonna play word chums, and the winner of that gets the Coleco. Sound good?
Let's go. I like to win. Winning, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kick some butt at some word games.
3, 2, go.
Hurry up, points.
You're only one behind you, Billy.
I have no problem figuring out what some of these puzzles are, but the problem I'm running into is spelling them. Son of a...
Wow, this is.
Like, I don't even know, I'm horrible at that. I'm freaking terrible at that. It'll be a tiger and like Tinkerbell, and you gotta try to figure out what the hell the word makes. And I don't even know. A tiger heli is what it makes. I don't know.
Water and dirt? I'm on the second one. They don't even make sense.
We got a winner. One done.
If you mix Pat and Rue in a game of Mix 2 together, you would get a genius wolfman is what you would get out of that. Rue's intellect with unfortunately Pat's fucking hairy body.
Boom!
We got 2 people finished.
That's harder than it looks.
I was like like looking over trying to cheat, but I was trying to cheat on Billy, and he was doing worse than I was.
Man.
Billy doesn't know how to spell Halloween. He put a P in it.
But it's not about not knowing how to spell. My fingers were fumbling over the. No, I kept on. Okay, I didn't get Halloween. Everything else was like physical. Okay, you take water, you take mud. I saw this. I kept thinking ghost candy, and I was like,
Isn't that exactly what I said? Ghost candy.
and then I was like, well, it can't be ghost candy. Maybe it's candy ghost.
I don't understand them. It's maybe just too much for my brain to comprehend, which is hard because I'm borderline genius. My IQ is, it's up there.
I'm okay to at least make it to the final round.
What do you think about us punking out?
I expected it, really. I mean, that's kind of why I thought this whole idea was brilliant in the first place. But now I have to go up against Heidi and vocabulary.
Okay, so it's down to Heidi and Jared and on Word Chumps to win this ColecoVision. It's kind of bullshit because they're a couple. It's like if one of them win it, really they both win it.
The green button.
The other game is called Word Chums, and it basically plays like Scrabble.
He's playing words like two and dog, so I don't think he's going to be.
No, I've done
She's playing a jar.
math. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
He's currently winning. Not by much, but he is winning. He's in the lead.
Things are not looking good for Heidi. Jared has a commanding lead and looks to be taking home the ColecoVision.
Whoa, what? You win.
What? What the hell?
How did I win? What just happened?
All the tiles are played out, and since you were left with tiles in your hand, it penalized you the number of tiles.
Say that! You said the tiles were tiebreakers!
I said they can be tiebreakers.
I didn't hear that part!
Oh, too bad.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just sitting here feeling like, oh well, it sucks that I just lost, and then on my screen, you win!
So I was saying, you gotta play them or you'll get deducted.
Well, I'm a floating head, huh?
We do have a consolation prize for you, though.
I'm not happy.
Heidi took home the grand prize, and boy was Jared mad.
Jared, we know you're a big Age of Empires fan, so Tony,
Holy crap!
want to give you a signed edition
my gosh.
book of Age of Empires.
For all the Age of Empire games throughout the years. So
Really?
got all our art in there.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Today's winner, Heidi. She cleaned house. She she got the better finds.
Here, I'll take that for you.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
I'll carry it.
Great, thank you. Today was a fun day. At least it was for me. It really wasn't what we got and the material stuff that we picked up.
I don't know. I got that Telegames personal arcade. Something to be said about that.
It was cool just hanging out with, a couple friends, having a good time.
I don't know. I think that says something. Am I reaching?
And having a day devoted to just game chasing and playing games and having a good time. And that's really all that matters. I just wish we hadn't brought Heidi and Jared. I totally kid. We had a good time. It wouldn't be Game Chasers if we didn't get a little bit of petty jealousy now and then over other people's finds. So, I'm over it. It's just a Turbo Express. It's just a ColecoVision,